You're ready for sample 2. This is for stitch length and back stitch. You're going to fold your square in half, finger press. You're going to start out with a stitch length of 2.5. That's for step 1. You'll line up the creased edge with the right edge of your presser foot. You're going to lower your needle, lower your presser foot. You will stitch forward 3 stitches onto the fabric, and you'll reverse 3 stitches to the end of the fabric. Now you're going to stitch forward with your presser foot lined up against the crease until you get all the way to the other end. Slow down as you approach the end. Then reverse 3 stitches. Stitch forward 3 to the end. Now raise your needle, raise your presser foot, pull your fabric out, trim it. All loose threads should be trimmed. Next, you're ready for sample 2, step 2. So for this one, you're going to increase your stitch length just by hitting this plus up to a 3. Then for this practice, you're going to line that right edge of your presser foot up with those existing stitches that you had just done. You'll lower your needle, lower your presser foot, stitch forward 3, reverse 3, and then stitch forward all the way to the other end, keeping the edge of your presser foot in line with those stitches that you had just stitched. Once you get to the end, you'll reverse 3, and then reverse back to the end. Raise your needle, raise your presser foot, and then trim it up. Okay, to finish this exercise, you will complete steps 3 and 4 next. So on step 3, you'll line the edge of your presser foot up with the stitch right here, and you're going to increase your stitch length to a 4. And then when you have that new stitch line in, you'll line the edge of your presser foot up with it. You'll increase a stitch length to 5, and you'll get your 4th row there. So you'll end up with 4 different steps. All of them will have different stitch lengths, but they will all have the same back stitching at the beginning and the end.